strongest Battlegrounds is a very simple game. You defeat other players, get kills, get emotes, and repeat. It's that simple. But the thing is, there are some rules, unwritten rules, that people have decided as the community to kind of undergo when they're playing. Things that range from characters to moves to even just the player themselves. So what am I talking about really? Well, let's get on to the video. But first, I would like to ask you something. If you go to my YouTube channel, you can click this link and it will take you to my Roblox profile. So you can add me as a friend and you can follow me, because the first 100 followers are going into a near YouTube video. I already have 14, and make sure to be quick as you'll be getting a free shout out. Thanks, and on to the vid. Now, the first unwritten rule is not using spammy or annoying characters. Now, if you don't know what I mean, each character have certain moves that do certain things. So I use Garu, or Hero Hunter, which basically has really short range moves and deals like pretty adequate amount of damage. Now, there's nothing wrong with each character's like their moves, but it's commonly accepted by people that these three characters, which if you don't know who I'm talking about already, is Destructive Cyborg, Deadly Ninja, and Wild Psychic, as these characters are very annoying to play with in the wrong hands. Okay, so I don't completely agree with this, but it's a rule that many people like follow, and a lot of people say, they'll be like, oh yeah, don't use Deadly Ninja because it's so spammy and just run away. I can agree with this, but I have seen a couple good Deadly Ninja players, and they are really good until they start running. This is mainly because a bunch of their moves are very quick, some long distance, and are just outright annoying, like Explosive Shuriken. It's really fast, it's unblockable. And then after they do that little combo like this, like that, they'll just run like this. Run away. So it's very annoying to play against them, which is why this is an unwritten rule to not use these three. But honestly speaking, use whatever character you want. It's your choice. Also, with Destructive Cyborg, the thing is with Destructive Cyborg, he's annoying because he has a lot of unblockable moves and long range moves, and they're very powerful. He does one of the most damage output from all of his moves, and he has a really good passive. And also, Wild Psychic, whose moves have like a lot of combo potential and it's just really strong. It's also really OP because like you just pull them from here. You know, Windstorm Fury. It's a great combo extender. They're just really good moves and everything. So that's why a lot of people don't like it and like more grounded and fair battles. But you pick what characters you want to play. It's just from the 8 months I've been playing this game so far, I found that a lot of people don't like these three characters. I mean, I used to be a Tatsumaki main, or Wild Psychic, so it's all up to you. Now, the second unwritten rule also has to do something with characters, but it's maining a character. Now, I slightly agree with this one. You should learn how to use a character proficiently if you want to get a bit better at it. I'm learning how to use Garu really well, and because it has a bunch of combo potential, it's really easy to fight teamers with this guy because, you know, there's a bunch of teamers here. And I really like him. But that's not to say that you shouldn't play with a bunch of different characters. Personally, I love also playing, as you know, Tatsumaki. I also like the strongest hero. But it's mainly just because that people who want to get really good at this game can't be switching different characters quickly over a bunch of times. Or not, they'll never get used to a character and never actually get better at the game. So with that being said, I agree, you should main a character. But if you want to play other characters, it's not that you're forced to only play one character. You should explore this game. Third unwritten rule is your actual play style. I know it's crazy, but people really love to impose a certain play style, and if you don't follow this play style, you're either playing the game wrong or you're doing something completely wrong. So what I'm trying to say is that there are two main play styles. You have your aggressive play style, which is how I play, and your passive play style. These are very unique play styles, and they're also equally good. But the thing is, passive playstyles get a lot of hate, and I have no idea why. But people really want you to play like how every other person plays, which is aggressive. So what do I mean by this? Basically, you know, if you were to fight someone, so if you were to play aggressive, which is like how everyone in the agreed playstyle, you would just do like a side dash or a hit, or maybe you just side dash around and hit, and you just follow up with a combo. So you just follow up with a combo. This. Say like that, and like that. Yeah, you just, fight aggressively. But as soon as you do something which is like not like that, such as, waiting, just holding block and then punching them, or let's just say using a move and then waiting and then using the move again later, that's really frowned upon for no reason in particular. Because if you do that, you'll be called a spammer. If you hold block a little bit more, you're a block spammer. If you wait for them to approach you and then you block and then you start your combo, you're called a passive spammer. I know, it's really weird, but like it's one of the weirdest rules people follow, and this is one of the rules I completely disagree with. You should literally play it how you want, as long as it's not like hacking and it's just an intended feature on how to play. Just play. It really doesn't matter. Now, the fourth unwritten rule that a lot of people agree on is that texts. You should learn as many texts as you can. Well, what are texts? Texts are basically things that people have created to extend the potential of a move. So, the easiest tech, which is not possible on the dummy because you need a little bit of lag, is the Hunter's Grasp tech, which is basically you down slam, you Hunter's Grasp, and you hold M1 so that they'll come closer here, and then you can keep doing it M1. Another one is called the Twisted Tech, which I still can't completely do, but basically you're supposed to dash at them, you're supposed to do your 4 M1s, go a little bit backwards and dash at them. So they're just like moves that are in the game, and then they just add more potential. Now, a lot of people want to learn a bunch of these because they'll think they'll make themselves good. But literally, if you just learn basic mechanics of the game, you'll already be better than about half of the player base. I can guarantee you that. You don't need to learn all these advanced techs like Twisted. There's a bunch of these weird, wacky techs you can learn. And I'm just telling you, some of them are just not worth it. They'll look cool. Once you've mastered the character, it's good to learn them, but that's basically the rule that people follow. Now, the last rule that I also completely don't agree on, but is widely known, is not defeating higher killed player. Now you see, well, I have my kills hidden, but there you have a kills and total kills. I was playing with my friend, trying to teach him how to play. I'm like, oh yeah, you should try and beat that person over there. And then he was like, no, he has too many total kills. Now, I was really confused at first, because I like challenging myself. I don't mind versus anyone, they're still just players. But he was like, oh, they have too many total kills, which means they're way better than me. And I was kind of like that was like a fair point, but like, honestly, if you're not willing to push yourself in the game, why are you even playing this? It's like a game where you just gotta keep getting better and better. So if you don't kill a higher level player, then you're never actually gonna get better at this game, which I find which is a really weird rule that people follow. And the thing is, having a bunch of total kills doesn't always necessarily mean that they're really good. You see, they might have like 20,000 kills, but they just kill steal all the time. That could be the sole purpose why, which is crazy, but it's possible. Which is why I don't agree with that rule, but it is an unwritten rule that people follow a lot, and I didn't even know about this rule, which is crazy. And that's the end of this video. If you like this video, please like, it'll help me a ton, and if you could subscribe, that would also help me. I'm on my road to 2,000 subscribers, which is really exciting, and yeah, see ya.